What's up guys, here I got my hands on the brand new ThruNite T1S flashlight. So let's go ahead and unbox it. Here it is, the new T1S. Let's go ahead and start off up front. You have the reflector. It's a PMMA TIR reflector. For anyone who cares, the LED is a luminous SST40, and it's got a really nice cool white color to it. And around everything is this nice silver ring. Moving down from that, you can see you have the main switch here. This is where you control everything about the light. This does not have a tail switch. And you can see around that switch is another silver ring to accent it. It looks really nice. Now rotating it around, on the back, you have your charging port. And this takes a USB Type-C charger, which is included in the box. And another thing I like is in the box they also give you 2 additional caps for this in case you break one or lose one. You have 2 spares. And moving down the body, you can see that you have some really nice texturing here. A little further down is this groove here. Now in the box you get a pocket clip, and that pocket clip snaps into this groove, so you can rotate it whichever direction you want. Or it's completely removable if you do not like the pocket clip, like I have it here. On the back of the pocket clip you have a lanyard hole, and they also include the lanyard in the box. And on the very bottom you have your tail cap. Now this is not a button, you cannot turn the light on with this, but this is a magnetic tail cap, so you can stick this to anything that's magnetic and you can use the light hands-free. Alright, unscrewing the head of the flashlight, you can see you have your battery down here. Now this is a fully rechargeable 18350 and it has 1100 milliamp hours of capacity. Putting the battery back in and screwing it together, you can see that you do have a nice waterproof seal here. And they also include 2 spare O-rings for this in the box as well. So if you break these or lose them, you have 2 more spares. So that's really nice, I appreciate that. And going over the operation of this light, see you have your tail switch up here, and when you get it out of the box, it's gonna be locked. You can see that when I press it, it lights up red. To unlock the light, press and hold. It'll enter Firefly mode. Now this mode is only half a lumen, but it'll last 27 days of being constantly on. Now if you click the switch again, it'll turn the light off, and then you can single tap it, and that'll enter low mode. Low mode has a brightness of 7 lumens and a runtime of 44 hours. Holding the switch again puts it in the medium mode, and this mode has a runtime of 5.5 hours, but it has a brightness of 94 lumens. If we hold the switch again, enters high mode. And this mode has a brightness of 407 lumens, so now we're really starting to get somewhere. It also has a runtime of 80 minutes. And if you double tap the switch, it'll enter turbo mode. And this mode has a maximum brightness of 1212 lumens. That's super bright for a light of this size. And at that brightness, it'll run for 5 minutes. Now after 5 minutes, it'll step down to a 317 lumen mode, and it'll run for an additional 70 minutes at that level. And if you triple tap the switch, it'll enter strobe mode. I'm only gonna do it for a second, just to show it, because it's very disorienting. Here we go. Yeah, that's super bright. And you can strobe constantly for 157 minutes at a brightness of 1080 lumens. Now that is crazy. I don't know why you would ever need to do that, but you can. And going back to the switch, you can see that it does have a battery indicator underneath it. Right now you can see the light is blue. That means the battery is charged, and when it needs to be recharged, it turns red. Now while it's charging, the light will stay red until it's fully charged, or it will turn back to blue. Now let's talk about some specs of this light. It has a maximum throw of 184 meters. It's got an IPX8 waterproof rating and a 1.5 meter drop test rating. It weighs in at just over 40 grams, and that is without the battery installed. bulb. It's got a length of about 2 3/4 inches and a maximum width of just over an inch. That just shows you how impressive the specs are for a light of this size to be packing 1200 lumens. That's pretty crazy. So let's go ahead, get this light out at night, see how it does, and then we'll wrap up this review. Alright, here we are at night with the light here. Let's go ahead and turn it on. We're gonna hold the switch and put it into firefly mode. Alright, and there it is. Now you can see this is only half a lumen, but it clearly lights up the area. Alright, now entering low mode, this has that runtime of 44 hours, and it's only 7 lumens, but it's still decently bright. Now let's hold the switch over into medium mode, and there's that brightness of 94 lumens. Hold the switch again to get it into high mode. And there you go. Now you can start to see some brightness coming out of it. That's super bright. And this is only 400 lumens. Now if we double tap the switch here, let's take it into turbo mode. And bam, there it is, that 1212 lumen level. Now this is crazy bright, and for a light this small you wouldn't expect it. Now I'm gonna triple tap it over into strobe mode, just only for a second though, so I don't give anyone a stroke. So here we go. Yeah, that's enough of that. That's super bright, and that's super disorienting, and I don't want to look at that any longer. Alright, my final thoughts. I really like this light. It's a really good EDC flashlight. Like, this just drops into your pocket, you barely know it's there, but when you need it, you now have 1200 lumens at your disposal. It's at the 4 brightness levels and the strobe mode, so that's definitely enough for anything you would need to do. And with that 184 meter throw, that should be plenty for EDC. So anyway guys, if you like this video, be sure to hit like on it, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I hope you enjoyed.